There we go. Okay. Let's do this. And this. And okay. Oh, I didn't even come up with something to do for the thing today. The word is bird. I never came up with something to do for it. Something like unique. I don't know what I could do. Oh, I'm not even in practice. Wait, how do I, oh, for God's sake. Where did they bury the fucking streamer mode thing? It's in appearance settings. I have no idea why. I don't know what I could do. Like obviously when I think bird in relation to GD, I think like Yatagarasu, right? But like I'm not gonna fucking rebeat Yatagarasu after doing this. Is anyone here? It says I have viewers, but I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Okay, where do I have to get to? So I do have to get past those 3 clicks. Okay, so just okay. So if I can just do that, then I'll be fine. Yeah, so just do that. Okay. I think that'll be okay. I don't think this should be too bad, but I don't know. I did kind of fluke it yesterday, so there is a chance that I won't get as lucky and I'll struggle a little bit with this one. So, I don't know. Maybe. Um yeah, this torture. It's been kind of fun. It's been worse. I've had worse experiences playing levels, honestly. Um, well, let's see. I had I mean, honestly, a lot of my really bad experiences have just come from me getting super unlucky. Um, so I don't know if it's really comparable to this because this is like I'm not trying to beat this level, so I don't know. It's kind of a different thing. Dude. I mean, that entirely depends on excuse me, which, like, if we're considering a whole experience as a whole, that's like impossible to answer because for a lot of levels I had like good experiences and bad experiences. But like, I would say the most upset I've ever been playing GD was when I got 90, I think it was 92 on Cockmock. That was the most upset I've been playing GD. And it wasn't like it wasn't, I wasn't even like angry. I was just like sad. I was like, it completely ruined my day until I beat it later that day. And Cockmock overall was a pretty bad experience. So, but in terms of an overall experience, I don't know. It's very hard to answer. Damn. I was somehow more upset at that Cockmock death at the end than I was with my Slaughterhouse 95. I think I got kind of lucky when I did Bloodbath initially, and I did do Bloodbath as a new hardest. I didn't get lucky with like far deaths. I had a ton of far deaths, but I didn't die at G-Boy at all. I was getting to Etzer pretty often as well, so. G-Boy is definitely dieable, but like it's not the hardest part of the level by a long shot. And god damn it. Is my stream doing things again? God damn it. Okay. I really hope it's not fucking up too bad. My stream has not been running well lately. I think it's just because the Wi-Fi on campus is not great. Yeah, I mean I am on Ethernet, and usually it's pretty fast, but I feel like lately it's been slower. Awful timing for when I wanted to stream. We had power. We lost power last night for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, like 10 seconds. I don't know why I said 10 minutes. We lost power for like 10 seconds and it scared the shit out of me. But then it was just like back with no explanation, and we didn't even get like an email about it. It just happened. I don't even know what could have caused it. Like, it wasn't like storming outside or anything. It was just, I mean, it was raining, but I don't know. I didn't see any lightning or hear any thunder. Yeah, true. I mean, that is the first time that's happened since I've been here, but I've only been here for 2 semesters. I'm not declared yet, but I'm working on it. I did a program where I didn't have to declare yet because I have no idea what to do. But I'm working on it. CS is one I'm heavily considering. It's probably my most likely to go with. I just didn't want to choose it right off the start because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I'd never taken a CS class in my life. I'm one like I grew up being I was I loved playing video games. I loved making YouTube videos. I loved doing all this stuff with technology when I grew up, but I never actually learned anything that could be considered genuine computer science. So obviously computer science was always an interesting topic to me, but I never actually learned anything that would be useful for it. So when I went into college and I was like, maybe I'll major in computer science, I realized, wait, I don't know shit about computer science. I've never coded before. I've never done anything like that. So I wanted to take some classes and stuff before declaring. But I do genuinely really enjoy it now. Now that I've spent some time with it, with the classes that I've taken for it. Yeah, there was a class in my high school I could have taken that would have helped with getting started with computer science, but I couldn't fit it into my schedule in the year that I could have taken it. So it didn't work. Being a game dev would be cool. I don't know if I'm creative enough for that, um, but it would be pretty cool. I have made since learning excuse me, since taking the CS classes I've taken so far. I excuse me, I have I did learn a little bit on my own to make a mod for Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes that was really fun to make. Um, but I haven't actually made a game myself. No, I feel like the hard part for me would be the creativity because I don't know if I don't wouldn't have any ideas. That's the problem. You can't have problems figuring out how to make something work if you don't even know what that something you're trying to make work is. I just struggle a lot with inspiration. Like I've tried a lot of different creative mediums before, or at least I've tried, dipping my toes into it. Um, into a bunch of different creative mediums, and in most of them, like I can understand the basic concepts, but I never really am able to practice because I never have any ideas of what to do with it. I'm just not very creative. I don't know. Like I'm not the kind of person like when I say something like I can't draw, right? Um, I'm not like I know that I could if I took the time and practiced and learned how to draw. That's not It's not that I don't think I physically can. I just can't do it because whenever I've tried to learn how to draw, the big part of it is just practicing and knowing what to do, but I just don't have that creativity. The only thing that I would consider to be like a creative medium that I've actually made stuff I'm proud of through is YouTube videos. So That's what I spend most of my time doing, or most of my time, you know, when I can. I mean that is also yeah, that is another part of it. And probably part of the issue is that like since I think I just have a really high standard of what I consider to be good ideas for stuff like that. So maybe if I just lowered my standards and tried to do things, but I don't know. I have a really high standard for myself. You know, if I'm not very proud of something I make, I usually just don't want to make it. Well, yeah, 2.2 is coming. As I was actually just talking about it earlier. Um, 2.2 is coming is probably one of my most like it's one of the videos I'm most proud of, um, in terms of videos that I've made before. Because that like a lot of times I'll look back at old videos of mine and kind of cringe and be like, I would not do that if I had made this video now. Um, but yeah, I still absolutely love that video. Um, but I mean, as much as I love that video and as much as I like what I was able to do with that, I don't know how creative you can call that because it's literally just a song parody. Like I didn't make the music, I didn't make the idea. I just took the lyrics and replaced them with stuff that happened in the GD community. So and it's not like I'm the first person to make a "We Didn't Start the Fire" parody for specific things. You know, McCreamy did it for Fortnite. I don't know, but that's not to say I'm not proud of that video. I am very proud of that video. I've been considering the possibility of making an updated version for a long time. I don't know if or when I'll get around to that, but it's not an impossibility. One, because there are a couple things that I forgot in the original song that I would like to include, like Michigan, for example. I felt very bad once I realized I forgot Michigan. Um, and also, obviously, to extend it further into after 2.2 came out. Maybe, I don't know. It could be sooner than that. It could be later than that. I really don't know. GD15, I mean, that feels so far away, but realistically, that's only 2 years away. Two 2.2 has been out for 2.5 years. And it's been 2.5 years since I made that video. Because I made it like a month before 2.2 came out, I think. I mean, GD10 was pretty big. I wouldn't say that, but GD10, the thing with GD10 is the reason why it might not feel like it was that big was because it was like just super heavily overshadowed by 2.2 coming out. I feel like if 2.2 didn't come out in 2023, we probably would have had a much bigger sort of moment with the community with GD10 than we did. But instead, everyone was just focused on 2.2, and the fact that it was supposed to come out in October and then didn't, and then was supposed to come out in November but didn't, and then it did come out, and we were all focused on that, and we just forgot about GD10. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like it would have felt more like that. It would have felt more like a celebration of the fact that the game is 10 years old if it wasn't so heavily overshadowed by 2.2. The game definitely feels that old to me because, I mean, this game came out when I was 6 years old. I started playing it when I was 7 years old. So I've been playing the game for it will be 12 years this coming June when I how long I've been playing GD for. So it definitely feels like that because that's most of my life. Okay, why can't I do this run? I definitely didn't play as much in the 2010s as I did when the 2020s started, um, but I still played very somewhat consistently because GD was just always such a huge part of my life for most of it. But the 2020s was definitely when I started to actually like get good at the game. 2020, I beat Cataclysm and Bloodbath. I probably could have gotten very good earlier. It's just that I don't know, I was young and I was like I didn't really realize my potential as a player, I think, at the time. I don't think I did fully realize my potential as a player until I jumped from Sunset Sandstorm to Renovant, and it didn't even like take that long. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think we go from 0 now. Any ideas on what I can do for bird? Yesterday the word was Minecraft and I played a game of Fortnite after I got it. What can I do for the word being bird? Yeah, the word of the day is bird, and people like to do like special things for the word of the day. Just because like the word of the day is just there to make sure that people don't go ahead and get percentages they're not supposed to get yet. You have to have the word of the day in your video of you getting it, and people do like really unique things to do it. Excuse me. I wonder, dude, it would be so crazy if someone like after they got the percentage, they just like went outside and found a bird and just like showed the bird that they found in the video. That would be so funny. People have done some crazy things. Like the word of the day was Yoshi on one of the days, and someone literally did the run with a Yoshi plush on the button. Do I have anything? I don't have anything in my room that has anything to do with birds. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. I could play Duck Hunt. Should I just play Duck Hunt after getting the percentage? Is there a GD level that for Duck Hunt? Oh my god, there is. Wait, what the fuck is this? What? This is real? Oh. Oh, I see. Wait, that's fire. Hold on. Should I just do that after after getting the percentage? I think I should just do that. I'll still leave the little word in the corner because why not? I'll see if I can beat the level. I have no idea what beating that level entails. I'm guessing you just have to get all the ducks. Or you know what I could do? Oh my god, I forgot that I have my Wii U plugged in right here and connected to my thing. I could just play Duck Hunt on my monitor. That would be, I wouldn't even, and I don't even have to emulate it because I have Duck Hunt in my on my Wii U. How would I show that on the stream though? I guess I could just point my camera at my monitor. That would be kind of fire. Do I have a Wii remote on me? Actually, I don't even know if I have a Wii remote on me. I could do the GD Duck Hunt, but I think it would be funnier if I did actual Duck Hunt. But like, not if I do it on an emulator. If I do actual Duck Hunt on a console. I do have Wii remotes on me. I got a Wii remote. Okay, wait. Let me make sure this is plugged in correctly because I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever actually used this Wii U here in this setup. And this Wii remote is most likely dead. I'm not gonna I'm obviously not gonna do it yet because I haven't gotten the percentage, but I need to see if this will work. Because I know I have Duck Hunt as a thing on this Wii U. Is it not plugged into HDMI? Or is it oh, it's probably on my other monitor. Wait, hold on. It's probably on this monitor cuz that's what I have the this monitor is the one that I have the thing. Oh, whoops. God damn it. Um we are side questing. HDMI 2? Yes, it is. Oh my god, and you can hear it. Hello? Is this not plugged in? Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait. Let me hold on. I'm just gonna show that this works because this will be awesome for for once I get it. Uh, God, how am I gonna set my camera down here? It's gonna just fall. Okay, I guess it'll just have to be like that. Okay, where's Duck Hunt? I know I have it. There it is. Why is the camera falling so much? Fuck. There we go. Oh my god, no. The camera. I guess, you know, I can hold the camera. There we go. Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay, so this will work. This will work. How do I do the suspend? There we go. I'm gonna reset. And close software. So I'm gonna leave that on. But I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna leave the Wii U on so I don't have to deal with that, but I'm going to do that after after I get the percentage. I'm going to play Duck Hunt. That looking at that reminded me that at some point I have to go through my Wii U and change my like me and everything because it's so old. It's so outdated. I wonder if I probably still have a ton of me's. Fuck. I brought my Wii U here because I thought I was gonna want to play a bunch of like Mario Maker or something, but I never really got too much around to that. Oh yeah, the Tomodachi Life thing. I heard that there's a new one, right? I never played it before. And as always, it's these first couple clicks of the level that are the most annoying and the most painful. Honestly, I feel bad for anyone who wants to go for this level simply because of these first couple clicks. Like obviously the whole level is really hard, but um like these first couple clicks from what I've played so far, these this I at least admire this level to some degree. Um that's making it more fun than doing Tidal Wave. Excuse me. Yeah, Tidal Wave was the first top one. Like, obviously, I didn't like Acheron all that much, but Tidal Wave was the first top one where I was just like, yeah, I don't. This is just not it. I'm not gonna do this like ever. I don't care. Like, I just don't like it, and I haven't really liked any of the top ones since. The whole top 10 right now is really not all that interesting to me. Andromeda looks kind of interesting, and there are elements of some of the other levels that I like, but overall the top 10 is just very unappealing and uninteresting to me right now. There's plenty of levels like in the top 20 that I'm somewhat interested in beating, but not the top 10. That's funny. I think Tidal Wave is easily one of the worst top ones of all time. I don't know why it's so polarizing. I don't know why, like, you know, like so many people dislike it, so many people like it. It doesn't seem like the kind of level that would be that polarizing, but maybe that's just my biased standpoint of me not liking it. My favorite top one, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. My favorite, I guess, if I had to choose like my actual personal favorite and not the one I think is like objectively the best, but my personal favorite is definitely Slaughterhouse. My personal favorite top one. But there are some elements about it that I don't think are very good. But I just think as a top one, it did the best job at like feeling like a top one, at being a top one. It was interesting. It was unique, and it was something that like like anyone, even no matter how much you know about GD or how little you know about GD, you could watch that video and be like, yeah, it seems like it would probably be the hardest level in the game. um I think Bloodlust is also a very good level and a very interesting top one. I think that the golden is pretty good. I like the golden a lot. um I mean, obviously, you got the classic top ones too, like Bloodbath and stuff like that, that are obviously cool. I just think a lot of the recent top ones have been very mid. I'm not a fan of Acheron. I'm not a fan of Tidal Wave. I'm not. I don't mean the thing with TS2 and Amethyst and stuff like that is I just know so little about those levels because I haven't found anything all that interesting about them. I haven't found anything about them all that interesting. So I just haven't looked into them at all. I can't even say if I like them or not really because I don't know much about them. But I just don't really care for them all that much. Um, I'm also not a huge fan of Flame Wall, even though it's not top one. I also did not like Tartarus, and that I think that contributed to my dislike of Acheron was just the fact that it came so soon after Tartarus. Yeah, I don't like Tartarus. I think it's pretty uninteresting. It's a level that was literally made with the purpose of just being a top one that uses club step, and that's like it. Like I know it's a remake of Silent Akbar or like I don't know, something to do with that, but like who wanted a possible version of Silent Akbar? Who was asking for that? Same with Sakupan Circles. I mean, I think Sakupan Circles is pretty funny. I think its existence is warranted, but it does not do well as a top one. I think the redeco was overhated at the time that it came out. I think it's actually pretty cool. But it's just not an interesting level. I think actually the unnerfed getting verified is a lot more interesting than the level getting a redeco and getting rated. What other top ones have there been? I guess there was like Erebus and Yada and Sonic Wave. I mean, all of those levels I think have their cool, their interesting factors to them. The best out of those three is probably Yada. I mean, Yada has its issues too, but it's overall pretty good. It's pretty interesting. Erebus is pretty interesting too. I think Sonic Wave is overhated as well. I think it's pretty good. Or I mean, I don't know if I would say it's good, but I think it's like it does what it wants to do, and for what it originally was, it's pretty legendary. As far as Swy goes, Swy, um, I think I don't get why so many people had such a problem with the official final version of Swy. I get that there was like, you know, there's always been this big pushback against like overly decorated stuff and things like that, and it was like at the height of that Swy came out. But like it was the first level since Tartarus or since the Golden or whatever that people were actually like really excited for the new top level coming out, and it could have been top one, and I think that it did a lot for the community in that way. Excuse me. And I haven't really played it, so I can't really say if it would be fun to play. But the idea of a harder Sonic Wave doesn't sound that unappealing to me. Like I think it sounds like it would be kind of interesting to play. I don't know. I guess I don't have a whole lot to say about Sonic Wave and Swy compared to other top ones. What exactly is the new RGB? Is it just like Tartarus, the Golden, and Swy? Or is it something I don't remember exactly what it is. Okay. I think that the old one has its merits for sure, and the fact that Tartarus is in the new one brings it down quite a bit for me. But the best level out of those 6, in my opinion, is definitely probably the Golden. So I would say each one has its merits and problems. Also, the new RGB never really got the same kind of weight in people's minds as the old one, because the old one actually had like the reason that the old RGB was the reason that the old RGB was so interesting to a lot of people is because of the lack of a consensus of which one was the hardest out of the 3 of them, and the fact that it switched around on the demon list a lot. That didn't really happen with the new RGB. It's just that the Golden and Tartarus got swapped once or twice, but like that otherwise that didn't really happen. Swy was a Rob top 1, yeah. I remember when that was placed at number 3, and I was just like, what the hell, man? Why? But either way, I remember seeing seeing that Kinos was at 5 and no longer at 4 after it had been at 4 for like a year straight was certainly something. And now Kinos is, where the fuck is Kinos? It's at like 100 something. Yeah. Dude, the Kinos Zodiac thing has always been funny to me because I remember like back in the day, um, not like back in the day, but like a while ago when people were just first starting on this whole like Kinos and Zodiac, where we've always been together on the list or whatever. A lot of people interpreted it initially as them being siblings, which I thought was very funny when people started interpreting it as them dating, because like in my head they were still like siblings. So I was like, what are we doing here, guys? I mean, I still paid attention to the list even when I didn't play it. Like I just thought it was interesting, but I can see that. I honestly pay attention to the list less now than I did back then. Even though I'm better now, because honestly, a lot of the list just isn't all that important to me. Um, all that interesting to me, I should say. And it's honestly not even it's no fault to the creators of the levels on the list. I actually think a lot of them are pretty cool. It's just that playing the list isn't as interesting to me as it used to be. But I do still want to do it. I don't know, it's weird in my head. I think it's just because like the community and the new things that the community does, the new levels that come out and stuff, I have a harder time being interested in that, getting uh excited for new things happening in the community. I have a harder time with that than I used to just because of all the drama and shit that I've been involved in. Yeah, I mean, I would say that there are quite a lot of levels on the list that aren't just created to be on the list, that are actually pretty interesting concepts. But there was certainly a period of time where there was a lot of levels being placed on the list that just like they were very clearly did not need to be list levels. Um, I think that list levels can be good if they have a reason to be as hard as a list level. If they have like a concept that makes sense for that, but there's some levels on the list that are just like medium demon buffed to extreme list worthy level, or like this could have so easily just been a easy extreme. Like, why did we have to make it this fucking hard? But I don't feel that way about every level on the list. There are quite a few that I think are very good. Yeah, I talked a little bit about Orbit. I talked about it with a couple friends a while ago. Orbit is very cool. I think Orbit is a awesome level. Um, but to me, it getting verified and the build up to it getting verified and all that, like congratulations to Zoink and congratulations to all like everyone that was involved and everything. Like it's awesome, but it just doesn't feel the same as it did, like as like something like Limbo did, right? Like when Limbo got verified, that was huge. Orbit getting verified, I mean, a lot of people talked about it, but like it didn't feel as impactful as when Limbo got verified. and the build up to Limbo getting verified. And I don't really know why, to be honest. I don't know if it's just because the game is different now, the community is different now, or if there is something intrinsically different about something like Orbit or about the verification process. But yeah, I don't know. I think Orbit is awesome. I have no complaints about Orbit aside from maybe the fact that the end didn't need to be dragged out in the way it is. But um like I think Orbit's very cool. It's just something about it. I wasn't as excited for it as I was for Limbo. It could maybe have something to do with the fact that I think that like Orbit is, yeah, like I was gonna say, its difficulty is it's like it's so far beyond what 99% of players right now can like ever hope to really play. Um like and I don't really know, I don't know why, but I don't know. Like it would have, like I would have been, I probably would have been quite a bit more excited for it if I had, like, if I had any kind of like any kind of inclination that I would be able to play it at some point in my life. But with Orbit, but with how difficult Orbit is, I'm not sure. Not that I don't think I could get that good, but I just don't know if I can at this point in my life. Like I don't know if I have the time for that. Limbo, I started trying, like I didn't start trying to beat as soon as it came out, but I started trying to learn as soon as it came out. I planned to beat that. I planned to beat Limbo from the day I learned of its existence, pretty much, and that all culminated in me beating it eventually, and that was awesome. Orbit, I'm just like, yeah, it's a really fucking cool level, but how am I ever going to play this? The hardest thing on the list that I want to beat right now is Anathema. I don't really have any interest in beating anything harder. So I don't know. I will say I am somewhat semi interested in taking a look at Grief when it comes out, because I absolutely love Grief and I think it is one of the most interesting and one of the coolest upcoming levels. Um, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if I have the skill for that. I don't know if I have the potential for that at this point in my life. Uh, so that's not a guarantee. But yeah, so it's not that I'm not interested in any levels in harder than Anathema. It's just that I'm not interested in any levels harder than Anathema that are on the list right now. Mm. I've been really excited for Grief for a long time. Unfortunately, I think enough time has passed that it's going to feel kind of numb once it happens. It's not going to be as big of a deal as I was hoping it would be. Um, but like I'm still going to be excited when it comes out because I'm excited to try it. Eternus, I don't know, man. I think it's more interesting than Tartarus and Acheron, but like that's a very low bar for me. Like making a sequel to Acheron and making it better than Acheron is not that hard. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in a little bit. I'm talking too much. I can't focus. No, it's alright. It's better than me just being silent the whole time. Looks like I can't get anywhere anyway. I think Heliopolis is pretty cool. I think it's interesting. I don't like the whole bounty thing. I think that's um, a misstep, personally. I think uh, that reduces my interest in the level. The fact that that exists, but I do think that it is a pretty interesting level overall. And if there is someone out there who does end up verifying it, I think that'll be very cool. But I think that the bounty thing is overall just a bad principle to set. I've never been a big fan of open verifications to begin with, and just putting money onto it is just makes it worse in my opinion. Like I don't think the bounty is going to make it any more or less likely to be verified. It just makes it more likely for the verifier to be doing it for the wrong reason. And like that's how I see it, at least. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I think like I don't think 10K is enough for someone who like would never have even planned on touching this level to be like, oh, I'm gonna go for it and dedicate hours and hours and hours. Um, like I don't think that's gonna do that, but I do think that anyone who was planning on going for the level might now be like, ooh, I'm gonna have to try extra hard and torture myself more because there's money involved, you know? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it just, I don't know. I don't like it. And I think it sets a bad precedent going forward that people are just gonna, you know, if they want a level to be verified, instead of having a closed verification and you know, having it controlled, because that's another thing too. With an open verification, you have no idea who's going to play the level. It could be verified by someone who I mean, I could go into any number of reasons why you may not want just some random person to be the verifier of your level, you know? Especially since we're talking about the GD community here. And then having to give that person $10,000 on top of that, like, no thanks. It's not even the Mr. Beastification of GD. It's just like, it just brings a bad kind of, like, a bad habit kind of culture to GD. I think the Mr. Beastification of of GD happened a long time ago. Pretty soon after 2.2 came out, and even more with TCD, but I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that right now. I don't want to really talk about that. I could that could turn into a really long conversation that I do not want to have on stream. I do have a lot of feelings in that area though. The GD community is just not good, man. Uh, Life's been interesting outside of GD. I just got through probably the most busy and most stressful week of my time at college so far, and I don't really know how I did in any of the things that I did. But yeah, hola, hello there. Uh, because I don't have to get very far. I think once I think pretty soon I'm gonna start losing my mind doing this. But so far, most of the percentages haven't taken me too long. Yesterday, I think took me like 30, 40 minutes to get the percentage. This one so far, I've been playing for like an hour, a little over an hour. Um, and so it's not taking actually too long, which is good, but I think pretty soon it's going to get pretty bad. I honestly have no idea right now. It could be soon. It could not be soon. I don't know. It just depends how many days I'm willing to play this. I'm probably not going to stream every single day, every single percentage, because that's a little too tiring. And it definitely takes me longer to do this on stream than it does outside of stream. So I'm probably not going to stream every single day of the rest of it. I just didn't want to, like, I want to stream as much as I can, because if I can make a video on this, that would be great. That would be cool. Is this extreme demon? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I would say it's like a mid-range hard demon, probably. It's so funny how, like, the jump in difficulty from the bottom of the list to the top of the list is like, I feel like it's pretty easily like bigger than the jump in difficulty from Stereo Madness to the bottom of the list. I mean, not that the bottom of the list is easy. The bottom of the list is very hard, but yeah, the list is so exponential, and the top has just gotten so much harder that, like, I would have more faith in a random person on the street, like, being able to get to the point where they can beat a list demon than I would in some random person who's beaten a low extended list level, being able to beat a level at the top of the list in, like, the top 10. Like, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. I barely have faith in myself being able to beat something as hard as a top 10, and I've beaten it fucking hurts to say top 25 when I've beaten Slaughterhouse, but I've beaten a top 25. Is it even 25 anymore? I don't know. Top 30. Well, I mean, in my opinion, at that skill range, it entirely depends on your dedication. I do think that at a certain point, it gets to a point where you just can't really, like, unless you're a specific kind of person, you just can't do it. Like, obviously, dedication can get you pretty much anywhere, but it can only take you so far, because before it starts getting ridiculous, the amount of dedication you have to put in. So I think you could go a lot further than Bloodlust. But Bloodlust is certainly not a bad, like, end goal to want to reach. I liked beating Bloodlust. That was a nice experience. Not nice as in like super enjoyable. I don't remember how I felt about playing it, but like it was a cool experience to finally like have that done after years of seeing it. Yeah, I mean that's how it starts. Before I beat Bloodlust, for like years before I beat Bloodlust, I was doing runs on it. I was doing runs on Bloodlust before I even beat Bloodbath, I think. Yeah. Bloodlust is a very easy level to get into doing runs on because it's long enough that doing runs isn't that hard if they're short runs. And it's intuitive as a level. Like, especially if you've played Bloodbath, it's pretty intuitive. I wonder how long it would take for me to rebeat Bloodlust if I tried to now. It's been a while since I've done it, but I am quite a bit better at the game than I was when I did that, so I don't know. I think like if I put a couple hours into it, I could probably do it in one stream, but it would be cutting it close for sure. Extension in 2 runs is pretty good if you haven't even beaten Bloodbath yet. That's pretty good. Getting the extension in 1 run is certainly a great place to kind of start with beating Bloodlust because, I mean, that you're gonna have to do that at some point, and it's a great. I mean, it's fun gameplay to be able to finally do. Like, I remember the first time I did the extension, I was like, holy shit, this is like the best thing. You haven't been, well, you're doing Bloodbath as your first extreme? I mean, I did it as like my 4th, but still, that's pretty impressive. I did Hypersonic as my first extreme, but it wasn't even Extreme Demon when I beat it. It was during that weird time in like 2019 when it was Insane Demon for some reason. Jump from Super Mario Wave? Wait, that's fire. That's a fire hardest progression. I unfortunately have no idea what my hardest was before Hypersonic. I did not keep very good track of the levels that I beat. I know I beat Theory of Firepower. That might have been my hardest. I don't know. Did I ever beat Super Mario Wave? I don't know if I did. I feel like I did. I definitely played it a lot after it came out. I don't know if I ever finished it though. Excuse me. Damn. I have no idea what Tengu Wind is, but I'm guessing it's awful based on what you said. And I forgot Different Descent is like, is it like a hard demon or insane demon? I don't remember. But yeah, that's fire. I don't remember my hardest progression before extremes, but if we're only counting extremes, my hardest progression is hypersonic, cataclysm, and then I did Panasonic for some reason, and then I did bloodbath. Then I did Sakupen Hell, and then I kind of sort of jumped to Black Blizzard, and then I jumped again to Sunset Sandstorm, and then to Renevant, and then Slaughterhouse. So that was, yeah. Yeah, the thing with Renevant to Slaughterhouse is a lot of people see it as pretty insane because of how far apart they are on the list now. And it's not like between the two is a small gap in difficulty, it's a big gap in difficulty. But when I beat Renevant, it was top 13. Renevant was literally number 13 on the list when I beat it, and Slaughterhouse was 1. So at the time there was only a 12 spot difference between them. It's just the fact that I took a year and a half after that before I beat Slaughterhouse. In that time it went from being like a 12 spot gap to like a 70-80 spot gap, and then it looked like a much bigger jump than it would have otherwise. But it is still, I'm still pretty proud of it. And I tried, fun fact, after Bloodbath, I initially tried to beat fucking Astral Divinity as my next hardest after Bloodbath. That did not go well. And then after I did Sakupen Hell, I tried to do both Ithacropolis and I tried to do Exo, both as jumps from Sakupen Hell, and neither of them I ended up finishing. Ithacropolis I came back later and finished. Exo I still haven't. What I'm not proud of, and what I don't what I do regret is the fact that my slaughterhouse mashup has 3 times as many views as my slaughterhouse completion video. Blade of Justice was actually one of the levels that I was initially thinking about doing as a hardest after Bloodbath, because I always thought it was one of the coolest levels. Um, but I felt like it was a little too big of a jump in difficulty. But I would still recommend it. I think it's a very good level. Ooh, Auditory Breaker is another level that I tried to beat a long time ago and never finished. I think I have like 80 or something on it. Well, there's a lot of levels harder than Bloodbath and easier than Blade of Justice. It's just like, I guess if you're talking about levels on the same level of popularity, then no, but yeah. God damn it, man. Ugh. Ugh. Well, yeah, but I mean like on a similar level of popularity as Blade of Justice, and of just other levels that have like that like there's probably plenty levels between Bloodbath and Blade of Justice that that you or me have never heard of. So Coop in Hell, you have to be the right kind of person to do as a hardest for sure. I wouldn't recommend it for everyone, but I think it was a good one for me to do. In fact, you know what? Let's take a break right now. Is this what happens when I don't have CBS on? Wait, watch. I turn CBS on. I'm gonna play worse now, right? Okay, I'm usually much better at this. Oh my god, scoop an egg. I don't know. I don't think I ever beat that level. I think that level was one that just like heard in passing, and then I never got around to actually playing it. Okay, why am I not good at this right now? I'm usually so much better at this level. I don't know what's going on. It might just be that I haven't played it in a while. Yes, that is what that means. Yeah, scoop an egg is harder. Damn it. I tried to avoid that too. I thought I delayed my click long enough. I didn't realize that I completely lost my ability to play Sakup in Hell. Like, what happened? I fucking one attempt at this level before. Where like going onto it randomly and playing it. I've literally one attempt at it before. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I would call. I can't compare getting percentages on Heliopolis to beating levels. I don't get how anyone does that. You're listening to At the Speed of Light. What are you talking about? It's completely normal. There's no mashup. This is completely normal. Fuck. I beat Bloodlust with that, by the way. No! 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 I don't have the first page of Extreme Demons anymore. No! Fuck you, people who like Tidal Wave. Fuck you. No! That was the one thing I had in life, was having the first page of Extreme Demons done. Fuck you. That was the entire reason I beat Yada, was so I could have the first page of Extreme Demons. No, I'm not fucking beating Tidal Wave for that. I'd rather do the second page. I could do that. I don't want to beat Tartarus, but I'd rather beat Tartarus than Tidal Wave. Zodiac 94. I dropped Zodiac because it sucks to play from 0. It's really bad to play. Wow. Let's see if I get it. Nope, of course. Okay, it's been too long since I played this. I know a lot of people like Zodiac. A lot of people like playing it. A lot of people think it's fun. I just don't. I don't know. I could be in the minority there. It's just because it's like the entire level starts with a cutscene every time. Because the first part is very easy, and the second, like once you get to 40, it gets really hard. You didn't you didn't realize I was in no clip. You tried jumping to Zodiac from a medium demon? That sounds like hell. That sounds like an awful idea. Like, honestly, like, generally the idea of jumping doesn't doesn't upset me as much as it upsets a lot of people, but jumping to Zodiac from like anything, it just sounds like hell. Zodiac is definitely one of the most punishing levels, especially to someone who's like more new to the game. Oh, I forgot about that. If you're wondering why I'm not playing the level right now, by the way, I'm just taking a break. Fuck. I thought I remembered how to play this. Yeah, I think that like jumping in that way where you just get a bunch of progress on levels and don't beat anything until you get to something much harder, that's much more detrimental to your skill in the long run than like just jumping straight from an easier level to a harder level, because that because of that you just don't develop the skill of actually finishing things, and that ends up becoming a much more important skill than your actual raw skill. Being able to finish things is a lot more important than being better at the game, honestly. Because no matter how good you are at the game, if you're not good at actually finishing things, then you're not going to beat anything. Black Blizzard's a great level to do, honestly. No matter what, if you're jumping to it or not, it's a great level to beat. I just realized I never like no clipped this on this version, because I beat this on 2.1 like shortly after 2.2 came out. I have a potentially hot take about that. In my opinion, I think that saying a progress is your hardest is like it's never really truly representative of anything, because at least for me, this might be different for everyone else, but for me, finishing a level is always so much harder than it seems like it would be at first. Like I could have the skill to beat whatever I want to beat, but like I could have the skill to beat whatever I wanted to beat, but actually going through and finishing it is like the hardest part. So, and just getting progress is like getting 94 on Zodiac was not that hard to get. It's just going through and finishing it that I wasn't able to do. So saying Zodiac 94 is in my top 10 hardest things I've done in the game, but I guess technically, if you're talking in just a raw skill standpoint, then yeah, that it would be in my top 10, but it's not because it just wasn't that hard to do. But finishing it would be. That's just how I feel, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember how to play this. This is the level that for me, this is the kind of level that because I didn't do it as like, I didn't do it as a hardest and it didn't take me that long to beat. I lost the muscle memory for this so quickly. Tell you what, I didn't lose the muscle memory for though. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore that.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. Whenever candle lights flicker where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Okay, 14 deaths. I don't know how to play the yandere. No, I haven't beaten it. I don't think it's physically possible for me to forget how to play this level. I don't think that's a thing that can exist. I think that level is permanently locked in my brain forever. Oh shit. Ow. Glide seems kind of like it would be hell for someone who who's doing it when it's like actually in like their top 10 or would be a new hardest. It seems like it would be kind of hell for that. Oh fuck. This beginning is so hard to remember. Okay, I clearly don't remember how to play this all that much. Ooh, this I don't actually. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna not do that. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna pretend that there was nothing there. How the fuck do I still remember this? What? This Arctic Lights was not that recent of a completion for me. How do I still remember this? I think when I was beating Arctic Lights initially, I felt like it was actually easier than Sonic Wave, but I don't know how I would feel about that now. I forgot I beat this. Why did I beat this? It just happens when you played so many extremes, and some of the extremes you do don't take very long. My thoughts on Dark Dimension are, I like it, and I think it's okay, and I think that people are very overhating it. But I seemingly can't share that opinion anywhere without people dogging on me for it. So I think there are so much worse levels to come out, and so much more worse remakes of levels. Dark Dimension at least like works with the original theming of Black Blizzard. Prismatic Haze is pretty fun. I don't remember too much from it. This level is super fun. Yup. I probably remember this. Not really. I don't know. Dude, Epsilon is so good. Don't say ew, Epsilon in my chat. Epsilon is awesome. I don't know. I haven't played enough Dark Dimension to really know, but from what I've played, it seems all right. It seems somewhat balanced. Oh my god, bro. This level is probably the longest I've gone since beating it from not playing it. I don't think I've played this since the day I beat it. Why did I even beat? I legitimately don't remember why I beat this. I don't know this part. Yeah. I legitimately don't remember why I beat that. I have beaten Killbot, but it's been too long. I don't remember. I don't really remember it. I remember the pre-drop, but I don't really remember the drop much. Yeah, immediately. It's also much different to play on 2.2 than it is on anything else, but I think if I go further in the level, I'll probably remember some of it. What? Oh. Goofy, Killbot has some somewhat difficult gameplay parts, but overall it's very fun. And it's not too hard to learn. You just have to be patient. Fuck. The ending is scary. But it's not as bad as it seems. I only died like I think like 3 times the last UFO. It wasn't too bad. And you get there pretty consistently once you get there. It's really not as bad as it seems. It's very fun. And it doesn't take that long to learn. Dude, I have so much random progress on levels. I haven't beaten Nightshade, no. Fuck, cool. Dude, I never finished Belloc? Really? Wait, why did I think I finished this? I thought I finished this. Wow. I kind of love this level, I can't lie. I kind of got hated for a while, but I'm surprised I still remember how to play it. It's been so long since I played it, but I thought I finished it. I thought I beat this level. What? Oh, wow. What do you mean, bro? Was that too early, I guess? I have no interest in beating Eon. I fucking suck at XL levels. How did I forget this? I think in game I've beaten like 70 something. I think that's what it says. So I don't really know the exact number, but I have some unrated extreme demons too. Am I gonna get copyrighted for this mashup? I'm gonna talk over it the whole time. Who would have ever knew? I think, yeah, I might get copyrighted for this mashup. I don't care, honestly. This mashup's good enough that I don't mind. And this level's good enough, dude. I fucking love Spectrum Cyclone. Fucking 10 out of 10 level, bro. If you ever get good enough to beat Spectrum Cyclone, beat it. This level is incredible. It's every bit as good and fun as it seems. It's so good. It's so fun. It's very hard. If you're only beating beginner extremes, it's very hard, but it's so fun. Do I still have the... I do, okay. Yeah, the monitor incident. I appreciate people who remember that. Or I guess, I don't know. Not a lot of people saw it when it first happened, so it was probably just hearing about it. But either way. I don't know where it is list-wise. I'm guessing it's in like the 400s or something, 300s. Actually, let's check. RDL. Spectrum Cyclone. It's in, okay, it's 271. So yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. This level is very fun too, yeah. The pre-drop gets annoying for sure, but it's very fun. Come on. Okay, whatever. Dude, I forgot I beat Digital Disarray. Oh my god. You guys know anyone who beat this level? Because I... It's such a level. And then, of course, you got Ithacropolis. Wait, I wonder if I have the... I might have the thing for this song. I don't know if I have the thing for this song, but if I do, you guys might be about to click off in a couple of seconds here, or in like 20 seconds. You guys might be about to click off. I don't remember if I have it or not. It's technically not a mashup for this level. It's supposed to be one for VSC. So that's why it's so short. It is Peem. Biohazard! This level's very fun too. It's literally just like, if you're someone who likes Stalemate Redux and Stalemate Redux's style of gameplay, but you aren't good enough to beat it yet, beat Biohazard. It's the same thing, but it's easier. Yeah, no, it's a remake of Stalemate Redux, but it's pretty unique in its theming. And it's very fun. I remember beating it was very fun. I definitely don't remember this, so I'm gonna. I have no idea. I don't remember this at all. You want me to play Ethereal? I'll play Ethereal. I don't know if I remember it. I don't know if I have the muscle memory for it, but Ethereal's pretty great too. Yeah, I definitely don't have the muscle memory for this. It is a very good level, and it was very fun to beat, but I don't have the muscle memory anymore. It's been... I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been like 2 years since I beat this, but... Yeah, I don't remember it. Wait, really? Oh. Oh, no, I was gonna say, I don't think I made it all the way to the end of the... I'm taking a break right now from but I'm probably gonna go back to it though very soon because my arm is coming back. Dude, this is not an extreme demon, man. I don't know why. This level's not an extreme demon. I don't know why it's not ranked the lowest on RADL or even close to the lowest, because it's just, this is not an extreme demon. This level took me 300 attempts. If you want a free extreme, fucking beat this level. It's not there's no way this level is extreme, man. I don't get why or how it's extreme. Red World, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why Red World is the lowest. It's not that easy. I mean, most of it is pretty easy. The last ship is very hard. I understand why it's low, but this level is definitely easier. You don't have to learn much for this. It's very easy. But yeah, there's literally 350 attempts I have on this. Calamity! I love this level. I love this level. This level's so good. It's 1.9 GDPS. I think this is my favorite 1.9 GDPS level. It's so fun, bro. Hold on, I gotta get a start position copy so I can actually play through this because I fucking love Calamity. I wonder if I still remember the duel at the end. I probably do. Okay, I don't really, unfortunately. But this duel is not that hard to learn. It's very fun. This level is amazing, bro. Genuinely, like one of the most fun experiences beating a level that I've done. It's so fun. Probably past the point of most of my completed. Oh, myocardia. Honestly, I don't remember this level like at all. I think I beat this in one session. And like there's not really a whole lot memorable about it for me to have remembered it. What I definitely beat this. Did I? This must have been another one that I didn't do on 2.2. I literally have a video on my channel for my completion of this. This is a pretty peak level. What the fuck? Bro, what? What? Yeah, Orbo Star Pause 2 is peak. I don't think I've ever no clipped into that before. Are we past all my completed streams? Oh, Falcon 16. Wow, that was a long time ago. Oh. Oh, that mashup. Oh, I forgot about that. No, this one's so wholesome. I might get copyright for it though. I don't remember how to play this though. Yeah, I don't know how to play that. I don't remember how to play that. I could show the mashup with Sky Shredder. This one's so wholesome, man. This one was, I was so happy when this one worked. Yeah, I do want to beat this at some point, but I've not played it like at all, so I can't say at all whether I'd enjoy it. But it looks pretty fun. Alright, I'll go back to Heliopolis after this. That was fun. How many levels did I go through? Alright, I'll see ya. Oh, there's no clip. Nice little trip down memory lane there. Oh, I should probably disable that. The bird is the word. Wait, that just gave me an idea. What if I do Fortnite again, like I did yesterday, but I do the bird is the word dance, the Peter Griffin dance thing. I'm sure someone's already done that. Nah, my idea is better. It's more creative. My other idea. Fuck. Dude, what? I actually would rather not have this take too much longer because I do want to do my laundry tonight. I was hoping I'd get to do that. Fuck. Dude, why? If I incorporated Fortnite into every word of the day. I mean, I could. I'm sure there's a way. I mean, the fact that at this point, I've already missed doing that for 8 of them, and we're on the 10th one. But I don't know, maybe. What? Oh my god. I felt like I delayed that click so much. How is that still too early? Uncanny cat golf? I don't think I have, no. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. Yo, me too. I hate this channel, man. This channel sucks. Can we ban this guy? Can we ban this Aiden TR guy from YouTube? This channel sucks. Why are you being so mean to me? I'm just a little guy, bro. Yo, thanks for the $2 super chat. I don't have a I don't have like an alert box or anything. Yeah, I'll delete my channel, yeah. Thanks for the $2. That's very nice of you. I wish I thought that would show up. I guess I don't have my alert box set up for YouTube. I'll just have it set up for Twitch. I should probably get on that. I'm gonna buy a house with that money. I think it's almost enough. God. Ugh. Didn't realize this would hurt my arm so much. I also didn't think it would take this long for today, but I think that's just a side effect of streaming it rather than doing it on my own time. Fuck, man. Yeah, I do play differently on stream. I play worse. Every time I stream GD, I'm always playing worse than when I'm not streaming. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why. What the what? What even was that death? Did I click too late on that? Dude, okay. These first like 3% make the level so much of a worse experience. From 0, it's not fun. It's actually like not too bad once you get past this for these first couple clicks. At least so far what I've played. But these first couple clicks are just so bad. No, dude. Really? I clicked that too late? Oh my god. Man. I really hope this doesn't take like the entire like if this takes longer, if this takes too long, I might not even finish this on time. I mean, this is like the one where if I don't finish it on time, it's not a huge deal cuz I still have two skips left and you lose one skip you go down to one skip after today anyway. So I could just use my second skip on this and it wouldn't change literally anything, but I don't want to. I want to do it. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because tomorrow I have a cubing competition, and if I do end up doing it tomorrow, I'm gonna need to really focus in to do it quickly because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time. Thank you. My hand is really starting to hurt. Ah. Yes. Cubing competition, yeah. Alright, welcome back. My hand hurts so bad. You know what happened? That was like really sudden. I'm not going to do anything right now. I have to focus in on this, really. Fuck. I mean, again, I can't be comparing runs on this to beating actual levels. I have no idea how to even go about doing those comparisons. It's completely different. Yeah, probably. I don't really care too much for ranking stuff like that for reasons like I said before about comparing difficulty of runs to beating levels. I don't know. That's why. Like, I think it's fair to say that like getting 40 on Heliopolis is probably harder than my hardest, right? I think that's fair to say, but when it comes to small scale things, I don't know. I think there's still like 100 people left. There's still quite a lot. 100 something. No, dude. Oh my god. Ugh. If you can't tell, the difficulty of this is not really so much doing all of that up to 10%. It's doing all of it up to 10% after getting a run past 3. Getting a run past 3 is the real difficulty of this. And then having to do it under the kind of pressure. It's just so rare to get a run past 3. Like, look at my death tracker, bro. Look at this. Like, you can really tell where the difficulty comes from playing this. Literally half my attempts are deaths at the first 3 clicks. Way more than half. I don't know why I said half. Way more than half my attempts are for deaths at the first 3 clicks. didn't really plan on this taking up my entire afternoon, but I guess we're here. It might be time to. Or what is that? What kind of star position is that? Ow, dude. Ugh. When I'm not getting stressed by Heliopolis, that's when. I don't think I'm the one who's been dragging it. I'm gonna be honest. Dude, the low taper fade, you know what's crazy? The low taper fade like meme, dude, it is still massive, bro. I still see new ones with like millions of views. You know what's crazy? The slaughterhouse choreograph dance like meme, dude, it is still massive. Yes, I need 10% within the hour. Which is getting scarier and scarier the more that I've been struggling. But I can skip this one if I need to. It won't really change anything if I skip it or not. My number of skips isn't going to change whether I skip today or not, because I'm gonna lose the skip after today anyway. So it doesn't really matter if I skip this one or not, but I'd rather not. Dude, I just did it back. Did I just do it backwards? Or did I die a couple times at the start first? I don't remember. Well, I don't want to skip if I don't have to, because then I don't. Yeah, I guess it is just practice. Then I don't know. I don't want to skip if I don't have to, because I don't want to lose that practice. I mean, clearly it just doesn't, because I have not gotten any more consistent at the first couple of clicks of this. I've gotten more consistent at later parts, but these first couple clicks just do not get consistent. No, how do I always click too late there? Like, it feels like no matter what I do, I'm clicking too late. And then I try one time to like over exaggerate by clicking too early, and it's too early. Like, it's so annoying. This is the first one that I'm like genuinely struggling. and there's a possibility I may not be able to do it in time. The only other one I skipped was because I was incapable of playing that day. Uh, 10,000, and half of those from half of those are deaths at 0 from 0. That's like I was saying, the hardest part of this level is not anything but these first few percentage. These first few percentage are like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, obviously I haven't played the full level, but I wouldn't be surprised if these are the hardest clicks in the level, because these are genuinely insane. I hope they're the hardest clicks in the level. I would not want to do this halfway through the level. I mean, not like I'm gonna beat this, but oh, way longer than 5 clicks. It's like 10 clicks. Pretty much anything before 3% is like that. I wonder how many of my attempts. I wonder how many of my attempts on this are just straight up today. Because this one has taken me the longest by so much. Like, this has taken me so much longer than 9 took me. Free Arby's? Yeah, sure. Arby's isn't as bad as everyone says, especially their fries. I mean, it's not my first choice, but it's not that bad, man. I got like I mean, I haven't had a whole lot of things off their menu, so there's a chance that a lot of it is bad, but I just had a buffalo chicken sandwich. I've had the buffalo chicken sandwich is pretty good, and the their chicken fingers and curly fries are good, but I haven't really tried much else, so. And also, in fairness, it is a buffalo chicken sandwich. I don't think there's a way you could mess that up. It's not very hard. That's how it is sometimes. Just becomes a pain when you. I can't even talk right now. I don't care too much for congregation personally, but I know it's a favorite among a lot of people. Oh my god. No, dude. Oh my god. I haven't even eaten dinner. That's how. Oh my god. I have no idea if this would be easier on 2.1. It's easier without click between steps. So that might be part of it, but I don't know. I can't do it. I think I have to give up. I think I'm done trying this for today. I can't do this for the next 45 minutes and not even probably not even end up doing it. And my hand hurts so bad. I need to do it for my own sanity. I need to use the skip. My own sanity and my arm. God damn it. Once again, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because I have stuff to do, and then I'm going to have to really lock in. I can't get too distracted. Hopefully, I will be able to do it. I'm going to be really sad if I have to use a second skip tomorrow because that means I'm probably just going to be out after. But we'll see. Yeah. Bye bye.